Hey friends, today let's talk about a topic that everyone is very familiar with, the impact of social media on our mood. With the development of technology, these platforms have become a part of our lives. Think about it. How much time do you spend on social media every day? Whether it's sharing photos or checking out friends' lives, social media is quietly shaping our emotions and mental states. In the past decade, social media has skyrocketed. According to data from the Pew Research Center, about 70% of people use social media daily, and many spend several hours on it. Just imagine. Every time you scroll through your phone and see your friends' travel photos, do you find yourself thinking, why haven't I been there? Although social media can sometimes lead to anxiety, it also has some benefits. For example, I have a good friend who lives abroad. Through social media, we can share the little joys of life anytime, which makes me feel less lonely. Whenever I see photos of his child's birthday party, my heart always warms. For example, I have a good friend who lives abroad. Through social media, we can share the little joys of life anytime, which makes me feel less lonely. Whenever I see photos of his child's birthday party, my heart always warms. A friend of mine loves fitness, and he found a group of like-minded partners on social media. They encourage each other and share training tips, which motivates him to work out more and feel less alone. Social media is also a great source of news. For instance, I often see interesting tech news on social media, keeping me updated on new developments. However, social media also brings some negative effects. Research shows that excessive use of social media is linked to anxiety and depressive symptoms. One study found that people who use social media for more than 3 hours continuously have anxiety levels, 20% higher than those who use it less. Don't you feel uneasy every time you see friends' travel photos? Despite the connections, many people feel lonelier. I have a colleague who shares his life on social media every day, but he often feels lonely in private because online interactions can't replace real-life gatherings. I have a friend who feels anxious every time she sees photos of other people's gatherings and parties. Worrying that she's missing out on something fun, this feeling prevents her from enjoying the moment. From a psychological perspective, the impact of social media on our mood can be explained by several theories. People often unconsciously compare themselves to others. Seeing friends' glamorous lives inevitably makes one think, why am I so ordinary? This comparison can lead to dissatisfaction. On social media, we often present an ideal version of ourselves, and this pressure can cause anxiety. Think about those carefully composed and filtered photos. How big is the gap between our true selves and the version we showcase? So, how can we reduce the negative impact of social media on our mood? Set a daily limit for social media use so you won't become overly immersed. For example, I now spend only 1 hour on social media each day, which allows me to better focus on other aspects of life. Only follow accounts that bring you positive energy, making your information sources healthier. For instance, I now only follow a few friends who share positive energy and healthy living tips, so I can feel a positive influence every day. Try to engage in face-to-face communication with friends and family, which can enhance real emotional connections. I've started to regularly meet up with friends, making me feel more fulfilled. Life feels better. In summary, social media is like a double-edged sword with both benefits and drawbacks. Understanding its impact on our mood and learning to balance its use can help us enjoy life better. Most importantly, remember to stay true to yourself and cherish real-life connections rather than defining your worth and happiness solely through screens. I hope today's share helps you navigate the ocean of social media and live more freely. If you enjoyed this content, I would appreciate your support by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.